My name is KaOnna Creighton, currently sitting on the porch of my home that I've been in for a year now. I feel honored to say it every single time that it's my porch and it's not a temporary porch that I'm just staying at for a certain amount of time, but I'm here forever, for as long as I want to be. It's always been me and my daughter. My daughter is 11, and we've just always lived in an apartment. So I know I was always under somebody else's rules and paying somebody else to stay there. It was always my plan to be a homeowner, no matter how long it took for me. When I finally applied for a Habitat in 2018, I was able to experience what it's like to build a home. Me and my friend, we helped dig a 4 foot deep, 18 inches wide hole. That took practically all day. I put up my mailbox. I put up these numbers on my house, so that was a big deal to me because I can actually say that I did it. I helped put up these railings. I helped with the painting inside. So, I mean, it's little stuff, but still it's stuff I've never done before. I was able to have my first Christmas here. Like the greatest feeling to ever have, to have my mother and my grandmother and my siblings and my daughter, my nephew here under my roof, celebrate Christmas together. We've always done it at my mom's house and my grandmother's house in the past, and so it felt good that I was able to host it in my home. That was wonderful for me. The number one thing I wanted something that I can leave my daughter with someday, no matter how far she goes, once she gets older, when she gets grown. She'll always know that she'll have a place to come back to call home. It makes me feel like it's the biggest accomplishment I've done so far in life. You know, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to actually leave something here for her.
I am Katie Muller, and we are here at my house in Waverly, Iowa. I have been here for 10 years. In July was my anniversary of purchasing the home. So 11 years ago, I was newly divorced. I had 2 kids. When we moved in here, my son was 5 and my daughter was 3. After I got divorced, you know, kind of first order of business was, where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna live? And so I started looking at apartments. Even the apartments we were looking at, they were not affordable. I could rent them, but there was no wiggle room after that. So I kind of kept hitting brick walls, it felt like, and then when my friends mentioned Habitat. So I did some research, and then the more I researched, the more it felt like it might be a viable option for us. I worked almost every Saturday for a year for my sweat equity. So it was a lot of work. And then to just be at the end of that road and here's your house, like you earned it, this is your house. And my kids moving into their bedrooms and just being able to make the house our own, it was really amazing. My daughter, she wanted one so badly, and she asked, I think, for 2 or 3 years. Finally, we went and got a cat. He is her person. They have such a cool bond, and she wanted another cat a couple years later. I did not want another cat. So I told her we could foster as kind of a, you know, you'll get to play with the cute little kitties, but then they go home. I've been doing it for 5 years. I usually have around 5 cats at a time, and we keep them for about a month. So whatever that math, it's been a lot. It's been hundreds of them. So, and it's been a lot of fun for us to do. And another way, you know, obviously I couldn't do that in an apartment or even a house I'm renting, really. It's been another benefit of owning our own home. The kids really love doing it too. It's been fun for them to give back in that way. My one will be 18 in 2 years, and then I'll have a couple more years with the 13-year-old after that. But then my boyfriend's 6-year-old, she'll get to grow up here as well. So we kind of get to start over that way. This is where they spent their whole childhood. We didn't have to move around. We didn't have to live in an apartment, and you know, who knew what rent would do. They had a stable childhood, and they love it here.